to discuss is when WrestleMania 2 is actually coming. Now, I've had a lot of tweets about this over the last couple of days. Now, do you know the reason why I'm saying this? Wait, vape pipe. Vape pipe. And that is that my personal opinion is actually the same as what Jitty said. And I had to think a lot about what Jitty said the other day. And honestly, I do agree with him.
Yeah.
Do you want to know the reason why I agree with you?
The reason I think you agree with me is from the 2 cards that are currently in the Team PCC. Why would they give you such a high tier of cards all of a sudden when they've been giving us shit?
Why do you think the second reason is, though?
I don't know. Just try. I don't know. Try and get more money generate because they ain't done the fusions.
Yep.
I personally think that's why they're doing it, because they haven't released fusions, and they might bring it forward to fill that gap. Because when you look back, WrestleMania tier was a very short-lived tier.
Yes.
A very short-lived tier. Survivor tier, everyone knows. We've said it too many times. It is the longest tier.
Yes.
And it just gets boring. So
you literally have to survive it.
Yeah, it did. I didn't. I didn't. That's the only reason I can think that they've finally cottoned on that Survivor tier is too long, and they're going to bring it forward because they haven't done fusion. I think the reason why it was so long last time is because they bought the fusions and they decided to extend it. Yes. And I think they initially wanted to have it a couple of months before.
Yes.
But because they bought fusions out, they wanted people to realise how much people were buying the packs. It was like, oh, we'll just delay it, bring it out when WrestleMania actually hits.
Yes.
And I think they missed a trick there, but I think they will bring it forward.
Yes. The reason why, and I said this on Twitter earlier on, the reason why that there is going to be the WrestleMania tier, in my opinion, brought forward, is because what has just been the event card?
Daniel Bryan.
What is Daniel Bryan?
Retired.
Other than retired.
Broken.
Other than broken.
Right arrow, just what you wanted.
Right arrow. Look at all the teams' events that are going to come out after this, okay? You've got Team Road to Glory and Team RD, okay? They are not going to release a Team RTG next week when it is going to be piss easy. Because all you have to have is Daniel Bryan Pro and the left arrow, and you're done. You've won Team RTG, basically. The whole event is just yours. On top of that, for some people, it will be impossible for them to win. All the top teams, all the plus 10s, plus 5s, are going to be guys with Daniel Bryan and a left arrow. It will be impossible for people to win. So my suggestion is that next week they're not going to have a team event, or they're going to change it to Team RD. And either the week after that or next week, if possible, they release WrestleMania tier. I think there's 2 things that's going to tell us if that's going to happen. The first
can I say?
Yeah, go ahead.
First one's going to be login bonuses.
Yes.
If there's a nice survivor there.
Yes. If it's Survivor there, then it's absolutely happening this month. The same as what happened with Legendary in the last tier. Don't prop, please. Thank you. Yay. The other reason, I think the other thing that's going to be a big indicator if WrestleMania 2 comes out is going to be whether this Thursday we get Brie Bella. Because if Brie Bella is the Survivor card, there is no Divas PCC. And there is absolutely no point of having a team event next week if that's the case. So, they have no team event, they cancel it for next week, they start again the week afterwards with WrestleMania rewards. Or they do a Team RD instead, just to try it out as such. They can just use any reason.
I'm going to have another guess.
Yes.
If that doesn't happen, it will guaranteed be the month after. It'll be a month earlier than last season. 1, because of fusions, and 2, you'll definitely know because they'll do a Survivor Diva event like they did with the Nikki Bella in season 1. And then if that happens, you'll have 1 week of having a full, really good deck, and then the next week it'll be WrestleMania tier.
Yes. I can't see there being Divas because they already gave people Charlotte, and they're going to give people Brie Bella. It's all gearing up to, and there's no reason why they'd release Kane when they've already given Kane to people twice. It just all gears up to, unless anyone else can think of any other people that Daniel Bryan has actually tagged up with who's in Survivor tier, because He's tagged up with Kane. He's tagged up with Bray Wyatt. So the only people personally I can see he's actually tagged with is Bray Wyatt and Kane, who are in Survivor tier. Other than that, all the people he's tagged with are actually below him in other tiers. So I would personally say that it's got to be Brie.
Yep. Yeah. But I think they'll do event Brie. I really do. I think they'll do.
Or alternatively, they could do, because it is a number one contenders match tonight on Raw for the Divas. So it could be Sasha versus Becky.
Could be. It could be.
And
I think that'd be about right. You know, I think that'd be right, because the next event,
or Sasha versus Charlotte.
You can have RD. No, sorry, it's RTG. You'll have this week, won't it?
Yep.
To get the second Daniel Bryan. Then it's PCC after.
Yep.
And that, I think they'll go for Diva on that. I think that would be a Diva match. And I think it'll be whoever wins tonight against
versus
Brie
Charlotte. Or Charlotte.
Or Charlotte or Brie, I think.
Yeah.
I
am almost so sure that after this event, the new tier is coming out.
I like to think it is.
Because it just doesn't seem, unless they just go, right, well, we're just going to let the game get no interest for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, if they don't, then they're fucking themselves up, unless they do an event Diva, and then they'll drag it out for that extra couple of weeks, and then it'll be WrestleMania straight after, virtually.
Okay.
But, yeah, moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Moving on. Okay, so